First thing is, it is absolutely universally accepted that there are huge advantages for children to be at school from a health point of view, mental and physical, as well as from educational and from a life course point of view. Those are overwhelming and they are not in any dispute. Everyone accepts that. And if you keep children out of school, every single one of the children you keep out of school is disadvantaged. This was a point that was made by all the chief medical officers and deputy chief medical officers together as a single document, because we wanted all to say how strongly we felt this is the case, and I'm sure all educational professionals would agree. The second point we made at that time, which is still the case, is the risk to children is incredibly low from going to school and indeed from catching COVID. COVID, one of the few good things about COVID is the risk to children, whilst not zero, nothing in COVID, the risks are zero, the risks are so much smaller than they are for adults and others. And therefore, we are confident that school, given the huge benefits of school, the very small residual risk is strongly in favour from the child's point of view. Everything is strongly in favour of children, whether primary or secondary, of going to school. And the data on that, I think, are unambiguous. The third question is, and this is the one which led to having to close schools this time round, as it did indeed on the first wave, is the impact this can have on R. And the view is, as things are falling down rapidly at the moment, there is some headroom to go ahead. And the first priority, as the Prime Minister has repeatedly said, is for schooling, and I think everyone would agree with that. We have a natural fire break at the Easter holidays, and we've got these 5 weeks to work out how things are going. So there's a large number of insurances built in, and there's several things we're going to be doing this time round on schools, which will take the risk even further down than it has been before, including greater use of testing, wider use of masks, and a whole variety of other things. Which have been incredibly supported by many in the teaching professions. And I really would like to pay a huge tribute to what teachers have done over the whole period, because they've kept schools going for children of key workers all the way through, including the absolutely worst times. And they've done that because they believe so strongly in education, as all of us do.
It's a very complete answer, and I completely agree with it. I think it's crucial that we get children back to school. The environment, as Chris has said, has been made progressively more safe for children to do that. And we're in a situation now where if we can get the children back, we can measure after 5 weeks the effect. We've got 3 weeks before a 2-week holiday. This is the right thing to do, and it's right to get that as the top priority.
Yeah, and